Hi everyone, Noah back with another episode of Buyer Beware. This week we'll be talking about how to spot a fake profile on Facebook, how to look through an estate auction lot, and what markings to look out for that might indicate it's not a native piece. So somebody reached out to me last week about a fake profile that sent them images of real jewelry and used a real business name. Now the name that you see below, this is a real business with a real website, but this is not that business. They used a fake account with the same photo, sent the customer a photo of this jewelry, and had no intention to deliver it. They used Zelle, so there was no recourse, and they were able to keep the money. Unfortunately, this is a very common situation that happens to too many people. So, how do we look out for this? How do we protect ourselves against these fake profiles? The first thing to look out for is the payment method. If somebody asks to pay with Zelle, or they don't want to use Venmo or PayPal goods and services, or something with buyer protection, it's very likely going to be a scam. Zelle, there's usually almost no recourse, especially when that money is directly taken from your bank account. If somebody asks for Zelle or a method without buyer protection, you can always say, I'm happy to pay the extra 3% to cover those fees. And if they say, oh, well, I'm still not okay with that, then there's no reason for that. They're probably a scammer. To be sure that the seller actually has the items they are selling, you can always ask for photos of the specific items. If somebody is selling a cuff or a necklace, you can ask for a photo of it on. You can ask for a photo of it next to other similar items to get a comparison of the size. If they don't actually have those items, then they won't be able to send you additional photos. All right, let's get into some classic buyer beware examples. This first one, this is an estate lot of 50 plus pieces, Native American gemstones vintage. It looks like an okay deal if that was actually true. There's not a single piece of Native American jewelry in here. Let's take a bit closer look. Over here, I see Mexican bracelets. I see things that aren't Southwestern in any regard. A couple of this is mass-produced. You can find it in the mall. A lot of this jewelry, if you zoom in a bit closer, I don't see any stones that are even used with native jewelry. I'm not sure what even made them say that this is native jewelry. So it's a very interesting claim to look out for. I'd say the value of this on eBay should be probably $170 instead of $1,700. If you're looking at a lot of multiple items, make sure you look at everyone closely and you know what justifies the price. Up next, a Zuni cluster pendant. There are a lot of beautiful colors. However, if you look at the back, it says handcrafted. I've been told by a few experts that anything that says handcrafted is not made by a native artist. This next necklace set does have nice metalwork up front, but if you look a bit more closely, the earrings don't quite match. When looking at the back, the necklace is signed 925. It's possible it's a native piece. That's one thing that native artists don't usually use, so if it was paired with other red flags, I'd be concerned. But the bigger issue is these earrings have these open backs in them, and the metalwork is not native. So make sure you look out for this style, as this is definitely not what they're advertising. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Buyer Beware. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below and share with friends so that they can stay safe while shopping for native jewelry. Our other episodes are live on gscurated.com under the Education Hub. We'll see you next time.